Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Spring training action on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. On the hill here today, Domingo Germán.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris.
The center fielder, Michael Harris.
The wind of the pitch. And that one fouled off.
First pitch, 107.
And that's in the dirt. Now fly ball to right center. Sawinski under it. Makes the grab, one down. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
And here it comes.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, base is empty. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Bounces over the wall in foul ground. It's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
One out, runner at second. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Not close with that one. 1-0.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
And another ball. Now it bounces away. Can't squeeze it. And in comes the runner from second to score. A big mistake there. 1 run across in the frame so far, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. The pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Payoff pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That's hard hit in the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
That is hit. The third baseman.
Here's Austin Riley. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Here is Matt Olson, and that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. Riley, the runner at first with two gone. Just missed.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
At the belt and fires. That one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
That missed by a lot. And now 3-2. Ozzie Albies next to bat for the Braves. (3-2). So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
So 2 down. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And that's in for a strike.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
The pitch. There's a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
2 on, 2 outs. That one to first. Gonzalez steps on the bag. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Braves 1 and the Pirates coming up. Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starting pitcher, Waskari Noah. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit, even if you guess it's coming, because it's breaking 2 planes, horizontal and vertical.
And he deals. Key Brian Hayes leading things off and takes a strike. And the righty deals. Outside. And the count is 1-1. Good eye right there.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And the right-hander deals. Hit weakly on the ground. Gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the Pirates lineup now. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the 1 run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
Now it's the right fielder. And the slider just misses. And another ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Righty delivers. Just missed.
3-0.
The pitch. That one's in there. And the count is 3-1.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
And he walked him.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Next to hit, Termarr Johnson. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Man at first, one away. Next pitch misses way outside. Throw over to first, and he's back in on a dive. And the pitch. That's ripped to right down the line. Could be extra bases. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. He'll score and tie it. It's 1-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Man at second with one away. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup hitter, Jack Sawinski. And that drops in for a strike.
No ball. One strike.
Just missed.
1-1.
Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Riley hauls it in, and there's two away.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Ji-Hwan Bae.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Ji-Hwan Bae. And a foul ball. Man on second, two down. And ball one.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
In there at the knees. That is strike two. Here comes a pitch. This one in the dirt. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Johnson on at second with two down. Wouldn't chase that time. Marco Gonzalez waits on deck for Pittsburgh. Man at second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Got him looking. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. So one run on one hit. No errors and a runner left. Second inning coming up here in Florida's Baseball City. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and now the veteran catcher, Sean Murphy. Murphy getting the starting catcher, hitting seventh in today's lineup, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. The pitch. And there's a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. And that one is in the dirt. 1-2 to count.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
That clips the corner.
0-1.
The wind to kick the pitch. And that's outside. 1-1.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. Way out front for strike 2.
1-2.
Just misses with that one.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And a 2-2. And another ball. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Sawinski pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Batting up, the pitcher, number 19.
So in now is the Braves pitcher, Huascar Ynoa. That's a strike. 0-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time. And down on strikes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. And the Braves go down quietly. Score remains tied 1-1. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Marco Gonzalez.
Gonzalez.
Ynoa back to work. Down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. On the ground, right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. And a quick out, number 1.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Mitch Jett, the next Pirate to hit. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Righty to the plate. That smash towards center. Base hit, so they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field, so that definitely felt good.
1 gone, runner at first. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Paul Skeens. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. And the inning is over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We head on now to the top of the third. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris. The wind and the pitch. That's through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
In the dirt, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Here's Orlando Arcia. That's in there. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next offering is in for a strike. Ground ball to the right side, and he grabs it foul. One down, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That one hit to right. Settles underneath it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The batter, the right fielder.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He's 0 for 1. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
And another ball. Two outs, base is empty. And a curve drops in for a strike. Two outs. Swung on, belted. Sawinski raging back towards the wall. Just missed it. Home half of the third coming up. Tied at 1. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Domingo Germán. Enoa back to work. That one is upstairs. And a pitch. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
And a pitch. Got it by him for the K.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Grounded out back to the pitcher his first time. And a foul ball. That one at the knees for a strike. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And it skips in the dirt. Wouldn't chase that time. That one misses, and it's 3-2. In the air, left field. Grisham trying to get there. Nabs it, and there's 2 away.
The right fielder, number 19. Jared.
Now the number 2 hitter. The walk and a run scored his first time. Breaking ball inside, and it's 1-0. That's towards center. Harris has a beat on it. Brings it in. That is the inning. We played 3 full innings, and we're tied at 1. Start of the 4th. Here's a big power threat. Austin Riley. The pitch. And there's the strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
And a good eye there. Nice curveball for a strike.
1-2.
That one ripped left field. Big. Going back to the warning track. Makes the catch.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Olsen takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Line to left, and it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. And he grounds one back up the middle. Whips it to first. And Olsen is set down.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Off the mark there. Ball 1. And another ball. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Braves. Still tied 1-1. Bottom of the 4th. Now it's the second baseman, Termarr Johnson.
Second baseman, Termarr Johnson.
And the right-hander back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Harris has a beat on it. Corrals it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Pirates, the center fielder.
Next, it's the Pirates cleanup hitter, Jack Sawinski. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to third his first time up. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Nope,
Just missed. Ball to strike. Fouled off. He was late. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
And another ball. Good job to fight that one off. Kicks and fires. And that's outside. And the count's full. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Up next for the Pirates, Ji-Hwan Bae. Struck out looking his first time. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Left-hand batter waits. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Bucks go down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. And a pitch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
On the ground. And that's just foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Trent Grisham next up for the Braves. Fastball for a strike. Grisham, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 29 years old, usually in center field, but today starting in left. 0-1 now.
Nope. 0-1. 1-1.
Ground ball right side and foul ball.
One thing I always felt if I played left field instead of center field was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick, and the most important play is that ball down the left field line, getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw to keep that single instead of turning it into a double.
The pitcher, number 19, Oscar.
We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
Now a chance for Waskari Noah. Bunts it towards the mound. Gathers and throws to first. Out on the sac bunt.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. Chopped out towards short. Zips it across, and that is the inning. Braves strand one. Halfway home, all even, one apiece. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and now the first baseman, Marco Gonzalez.
Marco Gonzalez.
And he deals. Foul ball there. And now the 0-1. Good eye in that spot.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Left-hand hitter waits. And it is 2-1. And a foul ball. close one doesn't get the call. Counts full, 3-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
The batter, number 7.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Mitch Jeb. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's a strike. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. And now 1-2. Up the middle, and that squirts through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, catcher,
Paul Skeens digs in now. He hit into a double play his first time up. Misses outside. 1-0. There's a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
And another ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Jeb over at second, 1 down. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Arcia fires across the diamond. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Pirates leave 1. We played 5 full. Tied at 1 aside. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Mitch Keller. So digging in, Orlando Arcia, 1 for 2.
Orlando Arcia.
The pitch. And that one pulled foul. The pitch. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Popped in the air, left field. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald.
Here's Acuna now. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. In there for strike one.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
All tied up, and we're the top half of the sixth. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Go ahead run on base, and now it's going to be Austin Riley. Outfield playing very deep. Acuna runs. Pitch in for a strike. The throw. Tag. And he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Two outs. Out front and foul to the left side. Right-handed reliever. Swings and misses. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. All tied 1-1. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Frankie Montas. Back to the top of the lineup, leading off, Key Brian Hayes.
The third baseman, Key Brian Hayes.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And a foul ball third base side. Kicks and deals. And there's a foul ball. That one missed.
It's a good take.
The Braves bullpen has some activity. Drew Hackenberg up and loosening in the pen. Elder getting cranked up as well. And here it comes. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Hit in the air, center field. Harris has a beat on it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down.
The right fielder, number 19.
And now the right fielder, he's 0 for 1. Tapper back to the mound. Throw on to Olsen. That's it out.
The batter, the second baseman,
at the plate for Pittsburgh, Termarr Johnson. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
No ball. One strike.
And that's in the dirt. The wind of the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Way inside. And they'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two down, nobody on. That misses the zone. Full count, 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Sawinski stands in now, looks at that one inside. Johnson off of first with 2 away. Fastball for a strike. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Righty delivers up the middle. Arcia. They get the force out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, James Karinchak. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Jared Kelenic. He represents the go-ahead run. The pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Swinging a foul straight back. And the pitch. And downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a ball.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Just off the outside edge.
3-2.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And there's 1 down. So now pinch hitter for Atlanta, Christian Vasquez. Looking to start something with 1 gone. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That's off the mark. Ball 1. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. One down, base is empty. And Vasquez is gone.
Now back the catcher, Murphy.
So here's Murphy now, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. In the dirt, and a count 1-2. Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. A discussion happening at home plate now, and I think they're making a double switch. Now into the game, Chad Wallach. He takes over as the new first baseman.
Number 36.
Also into the ball game, Oliver Dunn. He'll play second.
Number 79. Oliver.
Pinch hitter coming on, O'Neal Cruz. He represents the go-ahead run. The pitch. Check swing, went around. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Just missed. And now the lefty. And another ball. Wouldn't chase that time.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, they've clearly been trying to work him away, and to change it up with a good pitch on the inside. Nice execution. That'll definitely keep him honest.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
And he's a guy that will certainly think about stealing a bag or two. Not the kind of speed you want to put on base in a tie game.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Josh Bell. A runner at first for him. Nobody out. And that's through there for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
At the belt and fires.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a 1-1. And that's in there at the knees.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Not even close there. Now 2-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Now snap throw to first. Cruz back in on a dive. Outside low. And that's ball 3. Mitch Jed in the on-deck circle. Here comes a pitch. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. And a 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. With the go-ahead run at first, here at the bottom of the 7th. Chases that one out of the zone. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And now, Mitch Jed. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Missed with a changeup, and 1-1.
One strike.
Snap throw to first, and he's back safely. Left-hand batter waits, and a count 1-2. The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Kicks and fires. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And a pitch. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Paul Skeens. That one catches the corner for a strike. And he deals. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. Just missing there. And the count is 1-2. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Swings and misses, struck him out. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We look ahead to inning number 8. All tied 1-1. So remaining in the game defensively, Josh Bell. He pitch hit last half and now takes over at first. And now a meeting near home plate, so it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. Aroldis Chapman on the pitch now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup on the double switch. Sung Chae Cheng, he'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup. So coming into the game now on defense, Jake Fraley. He'll be out in left field. Now in for the Braves, Trent Grisham.
The left fielder, Trent Grisham.
The pitch. Swings through that.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Pitch is in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Right through there for a strike.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's the Atlanta catcher. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Go ahead run at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. Left-hand hitter waits. Strike 3, got him swinging. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
And that one hit 97 on the gut. Fly ball center field. And it drops in. Here comes the throw. Safe. And a 2-1 ball game now.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
One down. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Orlando Arcia. 1 for 3. And ball 1. Chapman, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a 2-seamer, and occasionally works in a splitter. Maton leads off first with 1 away. That's a laser base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Couple of singles back to back. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So now pinch hitter for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. Runners at first and second for him with one down. There's a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
One out. Runners at first and second. Just missed. And that's downstairs and outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Hit on the ground, might be two. And that chance handled. Fired to second, and that's two. So one run in the inning on this base hit, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. Staying in the game on defense, Nick Maton. He'll be out in center now after pinch hitting. Also entering the game, Marcell Ozuna. He takes over in right. Pierce Johnson will come in.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Well, one-run game at the plate for Pittsburgh. Sung-Chae Cheng taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. The pitch. Ball one, no strikes. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jose Leclerc, the closer, is getting loose. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, no strike.
And another ball. Ke'Bryan Hayes waiting for a turn at the plate. That one's in there, and the count is 3-1.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And that's ball 4.
Well, that could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off the shoulder.
Derek Shelton bringing a bat off the bench now. Brian Reynolds. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. High fly ball down the left field line. And that's a foul ball. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Pierce Johnson fires. That one not close. Now 1-2. Pickoff move to first, and he's back in safely. And a pitch. And a base hit right there. Tough spot for the pinch hitter, and he delivers.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
So now a pinch hitter, Andrew McCutchen.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Coming in as a pinch runner, Liover Peguero. And fouled off. Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball one. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. This one popped up right side. That gets down for a hit. Throw comes back in. The tying run stops at third with nobody out.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Edward Olivares.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Next pitch is outside.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
The 2-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Next offering is outside.
At risk of walking in a big run here, and these fans really letting them hear it as well.
Right-hander kick steals. Line drive, base hit. One runs in, throws high and over his head.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
New pitcher for the Braves, Kenny Rosenberg.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Kenny Rosenberg.
Derek Shelton bringing a bat off the bench now. Henry Davis. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
On the ground, right side, and it gets by him. In comes some insurance as the runner scores from third, and they take a 2-run lead.
He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
Up next for the Pirates, Jake Fraley. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. In the air to left down the line. And that will drop foul. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Pirates. Connor Joe. Good opportunity for him first and second with nobody out. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball one.
No strike.
No outs, runners at first and second. There's a strike. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and they lead by 4.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Pinch hitter coming on now in the pitcher spot. Stone Garrett. Runners at the corners for him with nobody out. That's down and in.
1-0.
That one ripped. Did one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 8-2.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Darius Vines taking over on the mound.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And here's the catcher, Paul Skeens. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a groundout. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. He scores, and it's 9-2.
Waste no time there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
So, man aboard. Sung Chae Cheng will hit next. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-1. Missed inside with the curve.
1 strike.
And now 2-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. Out towards left center. Sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Leover Peguero.
Man at first, Leover Peguero getting ready to hit. Batting for the first time here in the 8th inning after coming into the game as a pinch runner. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Hauls it in, 2 away. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Pirates, Andy Rodriguez. The runner on first with 2 gone for him. A little bit high. Ball one. And that one sliced foul. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Skeens off of first with 2 away. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. So they bat around and score 8 times to take the lead. 9th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 9 and the Braves 2. Now into the ball game on defense, Liover Peguero. He's the new third baseman.
Number 31.
Also into the ball game, Henry Davis. And man, they're asking a lot of him to play completely out of position. Also entering the game, Connor Joe. He takes over as the new first baseman. Also into the ball game, Andy Rodriguez. He takes over in right. On the mound now for the Pirates, David Bednar.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now into the game, Nick Gonzalez. He'll play second. So now pinch hitter for Atlanta, Julio Pablo Martinez.
And they've got a lot of work to do, but it's going to have to start with him at the plate.
Here comes a pitch. Curveball drops in for a strike. Bednar, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. And that one fouled off. Right-handed reliever. Next offering misses down and away.
1-2.
Another 1-2. On the ground to third. Slides for the stop. Fires to first. And they get the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
He's 2 outs away. Chad Wallach now came into the game on defense. So his first trip to the plate here. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And the right-hander deals, and it's fouled away. And here it comes.
1 ball.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, they'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
One down, base is empty. Got him swinging.
Now back. Second base.
And next for Atlanta, Oliver Dunn. In for a strike, 0-1. pitch. Not close with that one. And now it's even 1-1. The Braves down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is the ball game.
Yeah, pretty tight ball game up until the 8th inning, and that's really the time where you expect things to lock down. But the offense broke out, incredible outburst, and just put this game out of reach.
This one ends the final 9-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 9 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 6 runners on base. For Atlanta, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.